What's up, YouTube? Matthew here, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to talk to you all exactly how I found my cash buyer for my recent 18,000 wholesale deal.
Before we go on, be sure to like this video, subscribe, turn on post notification bell, and comment down below.
Now, be sure to like this video as this channel continues to grow. I appreciate all the support. Make sure you all subscribe. There's a lot of you all that watch my videos but haven't subscribed. So I would really appreciate if you all click that subscribe button. Trying to get monetized soon. So let's grow this family together. So in today's video, I'm going to have a screen recording on how I found my cash buyer. So the first place I went to is listsource.com. Listsource is just a website where you can download different data about properties around your area. This is where you can find mostly, a lot of your sellers information, but I also use this to find my buyers information. So basically, listsource.com, create an account, and then you can go here and click create your own. Now, here it can be it's actually fairly simple to use, I believe. All you have to do is put in your different criteria. So the first tab we're going to concentrate on is geography. I'm still learning English, you all, so help me out. And what we're going to do, you can do it by zip code, but just for the sake of this video, I'm going to do city. Well, we could do zip code actually. So let's just go to zip code. And then I'm in a state of the 10 IC. And then what we're going to do is control find and find a very popular zip code in the city where I live, which is Chattanooga. And a very popular zip code where a lot of investors invest is 37400 or 37421. So we can just go 37421 and then add it. Boom. You see there's already over 16,000 data on this zip code for sellers and buyers. And so from there, we're going to go over to another tab called property. And so right here, you get to pick the different types of properties you want to look for. And since we're looking for a buyer, we're usually looking for properties that are single family or multifamily. So we're going to go over to property type, and we're going to put over multifamily, which is very small. I'm going to put residential duplex, triplex, if anything changes there. And then apartment buildings, you want those cash buyers. You want quads, and then single family residential house, which is still around 12,000. And then another criteria, which is very important, is equity. So this is the amount of ownership they have in the property. And usually you are looking for cash buyers, right? And so they're going to buy the house outright cash. And so basically what I'm going to do is from here, I'm just going to put 100 to 100. So they bought this property cash. It's 100% owned. And so now we're down to a list of about 1,400. Next thing we're going to do, we're going to go to last market sale date. And this is very important because you want to hit active investors within the past month or the past 6 months or 12 months. So for this one, since we have 1,400 people on this list, we're gonna just make it within the past 6 months. So we're just gonna put this over to 06 and make this 2019, and then we add that. All right, so now we have a list of 47 people. Now we may have to change that back to, or you can just pick a criteria here. I could have just did that. That's true. That's true. I could have done that. But yeah, let's just remove that and then press last 12 months and then add. Another very important thing is to go to options. So usually a cash buyer won't live in their house. The cash buyers you want to go after are absentee owned properties. So these are properties that people own but they don't live in it. And so usually a cash buyer is going to buy a property to either flip it or to use as a rental. So they won't be a owner occupied property. So by clicking that, let's see how low the list will go. 41. Okay, that's not bad. And so you can include properties with in-state owners and out-of-state owners. Trustees own properties. We're going to exclude that. Goes down to 37. Corporate owned. If you guys want to target LLCs, you can do that. Mailing address complete. And so you all saw that. So from a total list, all these properties, there was around 16,000 properties. Within this zip code, and we narrowed it down to 100% equity, people who bought it in cash, and I believe that went down to like 1,400, and people bought within the past 12 months. You can see our criteria here: the zip code, the equity amount, the last market sell date, the different types of properties, and to exclude all these things, and it includes all of these things to in-state and out-of-state owners. And then what you're going to do, you can save this criteria if you want to edit it later or use it for other references, or you can just purchase the list. And then from here, you can purchase the list. Usually, if you're looking for seller's data, you would remove duplicates, but I like to include duplicates because I want to see if there's like one buyer who bought multiple properties within the past 12 months, and so to include that. And something about Listsource is that the minimum charge is $5, and so I would have to expand this list even more. And so what I would do, I would probably push out the date for the past 2 years instead of the past 1 year, or I would include another zip code around the area. And so you can always refine your search by doing that. So for example, if I want to add another zip code, just go back to zip code, go back to your state, and then I'm just going to add these zip codes. These are very popular zip codes in Chattanooga for anybody who's interested in investing in Chattanooga. I'm giving you all the goodies right now. Right. And then another one is actually Utual 37363. Boom. And so now you have a much larger list. Hopefully the minimum is now $5, which is not going to be, but you can just create the list larger and larger. You can make it in the past 2 years. All right, so that's one way that I found my cash buyer for my last deal. But another amazing way to find a cash buyer is by using Facebook. Oh, snap. Yeah, I'm getting deals, I'm contacting cash buyers. You all see that come in. And so what you will do is you're going in your city, you're going to just look up different things about real estate within the city. So you can put like Nashville real estate, something like that. And you see I'm in this group. And then from here, am I in this group? I joined. So I guess I am in this group. Okay. Yeah. So basically from here, you're going to go to search this group, and you're going to go cash buyers. Boom. And then from here, it's going to look up all the different posts that had these words, cash buyers. And you can just look down to see if there's any cash buyers who leaves their emails or other things like that. And usually they have like a large list. And cash buyers, deals, boom, 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 boom. Okay. So this is a really good list. Boom. Okay, so for example, this post says, there's a Nashville Grill. Are there any flippers, cash buyers needing deals within these different towns? And then you have a bunch of people commenting. So you can just copy their emails, PM them, DM them, PM them, copy their emails, and you can add that to your MailChimp campaigns and MailChimp mailing list. And yeah, there's 73 comments here, so you can just go through that list. So if there's anybody in the Nashville market that's looking for cash buyer, here you have this resource right here to send over or to get a cash buyer for selling your hot deals. And so this is a very important resource to use. Facebook, and Listsource. Those are my top two ways to find cash buyer, and that's how I found my cash buyer to close my deal. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Make sure you all like this video. Comment down below. How do you all find your cash buyers? And what are your different methods that you use to sell your deal? All right, I hope you all enjoyed this video, and have a good rest of your day. All right, peace.